Very, very happy looking animals. Very unique for their stupidity as well. You can feel free to quote me on that as well. We are we're very dumb animals up till some point. But still, an Ursa fits in nicely because you're a heavy hitter for several heroes. Your shard is fantastic this game. You can use Earth Shock to break the coil as well with the Enrage popping from it. So very low duration, very low damage taken. I can see this Ursa going places.
I could. This could be either great for him or, well, are you not familiar with the expression sad panda? T-panda?
I'm not sad.
You're not sad. No, but like it is a thing because they have the really black emo eyes, right?
30
it's
seconds
a bit of a
to battle.
Yeah, I'm not coming from a bar fight.
Not this time.
Not this time. Not this time, at least. We did get a set of 4 kills before the pre-minute. Now we have a very defensive stance on both ends. We have Magnus taking the top half and DogChamp sharing the bottom half of the runes for themselves. Weaver could go for a quick yoink. I'll go for it. Get it. Nope. Yarn says no.
Aaron says no. In these moments, the coach in me is always very happy. Like, both sides realized that the gamble of the 5-man into 5-man fight was a bad idea last time. But the caster in me is sad because, man, that was a lot of fun.
I'm hoping we get more fun because I think the first game already kind of showed how much these teams want to win, but they're kind of ready to sacrifice happiness and a future in their lives in front of it. Like, especially the Gyrocopter, you could see that he wanted to fight in situations that looked good for him, but he didn't have the cool-headedness to avoid some of those because it always looked very tasty to go in. It's just perception of the situation where you're like, well, I see an opportunity arise, I take it. That's the difference between pro players and casuals.
Toxic optimism. Win, by the way, for the Radiant here on the bottom lane, where they managed to defend their own sentry ward versus the aggressive one from Yaren. So a nice bit of extra freedom to run around for this Weaver.
Down to 2 by Trap Nest. Decent amount of damage onto Bloody 9 and Stonebank, keeping them away. Very important that the Spirit Breaker gets this early farm, maybe even an early kill. First blood opportunity arisen, Fairy Fire used, and 12 HP for Bloody 9. Not even 9 HP in this case. Doesn't live up to his name, but keeps himself up. Very close opportunity.
83% winning out over 17. Unfortunately for the Spirit Breaker. This is actually quite the annoying situation for the Ursa, being pushed under tower, his support mostly hugging him here as well, just to make sure to punish the Spirit Breaker for any goes. In the meantime, the Shaker gets to just pull the wave off. There's nothing a Silencer can do versus wave pulling, and it might even be that,
Again, just by the mile. Weaver gonna go for the Dive Lion. Oh, he didn't go for the Impale. If he did go for that quick stun to catch the Weaver, that would have been first blood, but Yaren hesitated for a second.
Oh, unfortunate.
Really comes down to those quick split-second decisions. You either do or you don't, and in this case, he definitely didn't. But he thought about it because he did turn around. Guess that was a minor brain freeze there, too. Which is actually a pretty interesting factor. We still want to monitor this bot lane situation as Weaver now walks in, Impale onto the Weaver. Decent amount of damage. Not enough for a kill, though. The discussion of what we talked about with Harry Freak about how different regions play, like especially China Dota. Oh, Shaker. Okay, Stonebank. That's he's far away from creeps, but he sees a big juicy creep in front of him who's moving 5 movement speed faster, 2 seconds for Earthshock. He's gonna miss a lot of CS. Oh man, I can't even finish off my tangents because this action is never ending. I guess I should just, you know, forget about everything else and just watch these guys play right now and focus on the game. Damn casters. Dodge on the Impale. That bug is hurting Luki, but he lives. A lot of fighting kips.
A lot of fighting indeed. I mean, we have a lot of brawl abilities going on the side lanes, a lot of short abilities. We also see sticks on pretty much everybody in order to keep up the fighting.
Right. So, now that the fighting has finally ended...
Yaren!
No! The moment I look away, Yaren is being hunted under the tower. He's getting killed. First blood for Team Magnus. I'm just not gonna finish my sentence about what I wanted to talk about. We'll get back to that at some point. We'll leave it as a mystery.
Bored, exactly, you can force another kill with it.
Potentially. I mean, I would like to talk about the differences between regions. Stonebank, yep, you heard me. Goes straight on top of that Spirit Breaker. Heavy hits being dealt. No kills, forcing out the salve, knowing that Trap Nest can't really brawl against Stonebank right now. So Spirit Breaker got his early farm. He got his 15 CS, which is already a good start for him. Level 4, almost halfway. Has to do a long walk back home. He's got to be able to charge somewhere. But does he charge? Does he just go straight back to the lane? He needs face boots pretty damn bad, but he does have brown boots, so he could make a surprising play, especially in this bot lane. He does.
Yeah, he could. Save the TP for that. We don't see this very often these days, but it is certainly a possibility.
He goes top, but the fight's in bottom. Yaren, 100 HP, 5 stick charges, pops it out, stun onto the Spectre, and Weaver finishes the job.
Looky, actually with a point in the lucky shot there as well.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say that.
Interesting, isn't it? But at the same time, top lane, we can't talk about spells here. We can't talk about itemization. These guys will just keep on killing themselves.
Yep.
And each other. Excuse me.
this is going straight to the Reddit thread. Yes, 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 no. Well, not exactly.
On this top lane as well. Like as long as there's no charge, they can't actually fight Stonebank. Double melee lane. This Ursa has a great time. He just wants to hit people, man. And they brought Yaren again. They did this previously.
Up and bot, yeah, but Yaren now moving in. They got that very low Ursa, but T is not dying. Fissure is splitting them in half. Stonebank lives. Here comes the Weaver. And he's hunting. And that Ursa, 4 HP. They can't kill the bug in time. Requires too many hits. Bloody 9 forces around the Arcane Curse. One more hit on the Weaver. Yep, not quite gonna be enough. Now Shaker's also gonna feel the hurt. Earth Spike's ready. Yaren, wild stun. Nope. He's gonna leave it. Nice calculations there. 4-1. Ursa killed. And war is incoming. A Spirit Breaker also charges in. He hits level 5.
And we have level 6 on the mid lane, by the way. No rotations yet from Mark. No deaths from Lisa, who has used his first Elder Dragon form already. Put a bit of damage onto the middle tower. He's got his Soul Ring as well. And I think that's one of the reasons that Mark hasn't rotated, because his tower is going to take hits as soon as he does.
Yep, keep on going, Lisa. Just need 13 more minutes. Charge on the Bloody 9. As Trap Nest is right there, right behind him, and yep, this silencer is not going places. The only visit to the graveyard is the one that he gets to visit most often. Bottom lane. Jack is in trouble. Swashbuckle's available. He's a tanky target. He's also finished his Falcon Blade, so that provides a lot for Spectre. And mid. No, not like this.
Not again.
Not like this. Not like this.
Dead.
No, don't kill him. Don't kill him. Don't kill him. I have lost all credibility. Bloody 9 is also going to get killed in mid. 3 heroes hunting him down, getting the vision from the Spectre charge. Not really needed here, but Spectre is going to be getting it done. That is now 7 kills from Magnus. Wow, this team is really racking up. And did you see how that charge connected from one hero to another? That's exactly what happened. The closest target, literally the closest target that could have been, nope, not the creep wave, it's the lion.
Unfortunate. And now Lisa once again has no Elder Dragon form.
Nope. And he also has that one death 8 minutes in, so there goes that. 8-1. Spirit Breaker has ulti available. Ursa has also Enrage.
Yep. And
He wanted
right
that
now
range
we're
creep,
starting
but
to
he
see
wanted to
the
go
amount
out.
of the amount of reach over on this Team Magnus lineup is actually going to be a bit of a problem for DogChamp, where they can just go for this backline. I was talking during the draft about Lion does not actually like getting run at. He likes one person going in, not three.
And not 3. One is fine. 2, you need some trees to juke around, but 3 is too much.
And he's really the only one who can counter initiate until Luki gets his ulti up.
Stun. Here comes Ursa. Fury swipes, stacking them up. X has also been used, but it's just not enough. Stonebank also has been deprived of XP momentarily with that one death and a lot of traffic in the top lane, so he hasn't been getting that XP for himself. Weaver, level 6 support Weaver shows up. This guy is on a roll. He's a big boy. The charge is there, the bug is chewing, the charge will connect. And he's just gonna TP away. You know, that's a waving the middle finger right there in front of Stonebank's face, like, I'm out of here.
You're on Ursa, you don't actually deal any damage on the first 4 hits. What are you gonna do to me?
9-1, but still no net worth lead. What is this?
Radiant's courier has been
Yeah,
killed.
they've mostly been brawling over on the side of Magnus, not really hitting creeps. And let's face it, you don't really need to do that with the core Spirit Breaker. What he needs is his levels, eventually a Shadow Blade. He's actually going drums right now. Making his way to the bottom lane.
I love how he's hiding behind the trees, but they're backing away from bot, meaning that this they don't have the information right now, but it's enough for them to hunt this Ursa. He pops his Enrage. He's sitting in the coil. He's got Yarn to back him up, and he's gonna move to safety with the Earth Shock. Weaver X'd up. Now they stack the stun, but it doesn't matter. They've got enough nuke. And a big streak going in for Yarn. DK also gets his Blink Dagger from that kill.
Very nice. So now the 9 minutes start. He's gonna be jumping in, and you're gonna be praying he doesn't die.
I mean, he's already died once, so I think he's just gonna be doing the praying. Maybe his teammates. I don't know. They just have to intervene. But this is again the initiation game. Global Silence is gonna be up in half a level for Bloody 9, and that's also gonna change a bit on who goes in and who gets jumped on. Or is it basically you going in and being counter-initiated? So that's really the big question. Who gets jumped on? Who's the one doing the fighting?
And it's all down to the vision right now. Neither team really set up that well. Oh, Mark! Wrong decision.
Okay. Oh, he found himself very alone while they were fighting in bottom for 1 kill. They didn't get it. Instead, they lose 2. They've lost Mark. They've lost Trap Nest. Luki 1 versus 2ing and getting himself a kill on the Earthshaker. And that's without even rolling Thunder. He just right-clicked him.
That's a sad story.
Yeah.
Well, now the Rolling Thunder is certainly going to come out.
Now he's back for more. Oh, he lost his mana there with that Swashbuckle, but now he's got the mana for Rolling Thunder. Is it too late, though? Earthbreaker moving away with the Bulldoze. Spectre, 1 stun. Rayla Lisa, Dragon Tail available. They stack the stun, but the damage should be enough. Or is it Jack rolling around with some jukes? 150 HP. The claw coming off from Mark as he's just respawned back. And the Echo Slam to make things sure that this DK also follows suit. Jack gets killed by Luki, who does get that Swashbuckle for the Spectre kill. But we all know how this is going to end if he doesn't get the mana. He's got 5 sticks, 6 stick charges, Swashbuckle. He's still out of the clear. Fissure, is it gonna block him? Oh, he's got the Quelling Blade. Another charge for the Spirit Breaker. The chase is still going. Can this Pango go any deeper? No, he can't get out. The Illusory Orb will finish the deal, and Mark gets that one, making it a 3-for-1, if I suppose. Yeah, that should be a 3-4.
Yep.
Wait, sorry, that's a 3-for-4. 1-for-4. What am I even saying here? Punisher, Lion, DK, Pango all dead.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And a tower trade. Maybe actually this top tower is so small already. Bloody 9 is just going in.
Yep, I don't feel like this fight ever actually ended. The Spirit Breaker wanted to charge out, but he's just, nope, Global Silence. Bug chewing this Silencer, earn charge. Yeah, it's a dead Silencer. He did get his +2, and now Luki shows up, so this fight is still not over. Rolling Thunder is also available. Sees Traps Nest. Can he get the TP cancel? No, he can't. Rayla Lisa was there. He just killed Mark.
Yeah, they just killed Mark.
Radiant
I think he walked up to
structures
this
are
high ground, but there's dire wards here.
Oof.
Radiant's bottom tower
Team
is
is
under
still
attack.
tied. And with this amount of silencer, only has +6 in Stone. Ooh, playing the bait. Cheeky move.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And now DogChamp has really elaborated on their presence in the bottom lane. There's 3 wards watching this entire area. It's becoming very dangerous for Magnus to be here.
DK wants to push down this tower. His Elder Dragon form is about to run out, so we'll make sure that this tower falls. But do they pay at the cost of a couple of here? Doesn't look like it. Spiritbreaker charges away, but the Weaver gets revealed. One last stack of Inti's raindrops remaining. He's also spotted. He does use his time lapse, and there's the dust. Nicely played, and waiting for him to pop it first. Here comes the haunt from Spectre as they've got Luki controlled in top, so make that a 1-for-1, but it's still a tower trade.
Luki was in their triangle, harassing the Spectre away from the farm, and got charged by the Spiritbreaker all the way from bottom. Like, he knew that was going to happen, so he made his way over back in, and it was literally just chasing them all the while the Weaver was dying on bot.
Money changes hands.
Radiant's
Mark
bottom
going
tower
for
is
Yules
under
on the
attack.
puck. Just to be able to dispel the global silence. In other words, you would go for Blink, but what's your Blink useful for if you can't cast any spells?
Yep, and it's got the added benefit that you're playing versus an Ursa. And now Ursa is very hard to control because all of his status resist, but the fun part is that Yules does not actually get reduced by status resist, so 1 or 2 Yules on a team can really mess up an Ursa.
Exactly, that's always going to be 2.5 seconds, no matter how much status resistance you have stacked up or gathered. Lisa, he's popped his Elder Dragon form again, constantly off cooldown. But constantly on cooldown, what I wanted to say. Ursa, 18 Fury Swipe stacks on Roche. Upnest wanted to go in with that fresh Blink Dagger, but he walks into 3 heroes. And Roche falls as well as Stonebank. He's got himself that, and Mark is also down. Luki might be having the bug chewing his armor away, but there's nobody to deal the damage onto him. 2 dead, and Roshan killed 2.
Excellent news for DogChamp. You want a pretty early first Roshan on that Ursa, not just because the Aegis feels good for you, but especially because you want a second Roshan basically as soon as the shard is available, so you can get that boost for your Earthshock for free. It feels so good to be an Ursa when you make that happen. So yeah, everything's happening right on time for DogChamp right now.
Hey, make that another one. Nice bash from the Nether Strike as well. DK is really having difficulties getting away. Especially when you're controlled by Spiritbreaker and Earthshaker, there's only so many options to go for. That's a pretty important kill, but at the same time, Spectre is vulnerable. Aaron, can he get the distance close on the Spectre? Nope. Mark, oh, nice turnaround coming in. They might actually win this one. 5 versus 4, and the Aegis has a chance to get popped on Stonebank. Mark, Echo Slam on 2. Silencer is down. They're gonna lose the Shaker too. 1 by 1 they come in. They are taking heroes from DogChamp, but they've also lost 2. Luki, he's not going anywhere. And now the Ursa's gonna get tighted. He still has Enrage. Trying to build up some Fury Swipe stacks. They gotta play this one carefully. 3 versus 1. Totally doable. Random Bullwhip also flies in from the Dragons while the whole thing was going on.
Oh.
Here, take this. And they kill the Spiritbreaker, allowing the Ursa to teleport away. This fight had everything, Kips. This fight really had everything.
It did. Oh, poor Mark thought that the Echo Slam was gonna come in immediately and instead just withers when the Shaker is not quite in time. And I have such a hard time fighting this Ursa now.
Imagine if that was any neutral item that would have provided some kind of extra control. I just love that the Black Dragon, the small Black Dragon, just froze. Here, take this, catch. In the middle of a fight being breaking loose. Now Lisa blinks right on top of the Weaver, forces him away.
Aaron with the dust. They got him.
Yep. It's still not over. Global
At what
silence
cost?
being used.
Radiant's top
On
tower
use,
is
charge
under
coming
attack.
out. Yaren low on HP. Nether strike being used for the kill on the Lion. Looky. Nicely moving. Look at those moves. Look at those feet. You can't even see them, but Pango's using them very efficiently. Breaker getting killed. Very nice moves from the Pango there. That's some nifty moves in a very small space. And here we see the team fight again. So look at that. That beautiful turnaround from Magnus. Seeing Yaren extend a bit too far away. Stonebank nicely holding his ground, but at the same time, Mark just got nothing out of that.
He was baiting so hard and his team let him down, man. There's no other reason you stay in that position as a puck.
Dire's
Ursa just
bottom tower is under
dragging it the
attack.
full distance, and right there at the end, you see the flying bullwhip in the air. Sure.
Once
And,
again.
suddenly 3 heroes on Luki.
Now it's personal.
Moment when you think there's 1, there's 3. Feels like there's too many heroes everywhere. And there's a charge on the Silencer. Now he's gonna go 1v3, right, Kips? We just saw one guy go in 1 and now there's 3 heroes? Okay,
sure.
Yep. Cancel charge.
No, the
Bummer.
real risk in this game is that the reason why we've been seeing so many of these haunts in is because those are the single target haunts. There's an Aghanim Scepter over on Jack. This is the Shadow Step, and it's really
Oh, Hex. Oh,
Or
and
it's
they
a
got the global
DogChamp.
side with a beautiful echo coming out as well. And they're connecting all the 3. Look at that. Suddenly blown up almost everybody there. They got the supports out of the way. The cost of some ultimates. But it works out.
Radiant's
Alright, at least it didn't retreat fast enough.
And the charge from the Spirit Breaker coming out as well. Ray Lalisa, that's going to be another casualty. And there we use the actual Haunt as well. No, wait, that is a Shadow Step. Never mind. I'll take my words back. The Haunt was used in the previous one. And Pango thinking about maybe slowing down this push in mid, but there's just too much going on.
is under attack.
No, he's going in. Look at that damage.
Oh, the distance on the finger from Yaren. Would you look at that? Dust also on the Weaver. Luki's right on top of him. Should be able to catch a glimpse of this Weaver. Yaren, he quickly sees him as well, but he's too far away. Weaver hard to catch here. DogChamp, they fight. They just suddenly strike back, picking themselves a Spectre, a Spirit Breaker. And next
Anytime
fight.
you actually get to leverage is also, yeah, this is the next fight.
I'm sorry, Kips. You just never really get to actually break these fights down. You've got like 2 minutes of analyzing to do. Probably just let you do the play-by-play.
No, actually don't. Please don't, as this Silencer down for the count.
Oh, Hex comes
Not
out from
yet.
Yaren. Turn around again. 3-man coil. Actually, 2-man coil by Mark because Ursa is not affected by it. The charge coming in from the Spirit Breaker. 3-man fissure. Where's your echo? Wish you had it.
4-man.
Wish they had the echo. That would have been a lot of damage. He made me
Would
up
have
as well.
been.
The Ursa. And look at we're looking at replays from previous fights. Look at that finger. Yoink!
Oh yeah.
Look at that
Dire's
distance.
middle tower
That's
has
a
fallen.
real laser beam. If you're talking about a railgun, that's one.
Money changes hands.
Reyna Lisa getting bothered in the jungle. There is now a Shadow Blade up on the Spirit Breaker. He's moving in for the Aghanim Scepter next. Man has everything he could possibly want. And really, DogChamp, you can see that they really want to split up. All 3 of their cores need farm, and every time they split up, they lose heroes to the ridiculous reach of Team Magnus. You got a charge, you got a Shadow Step. It's global. They just have to hold hands, and that's really impacting their ability to farm.
Yeah, global on global on global. There's like a lot of global abilities right now. You've got Spirit Breaker moving around the map. You have Spectre showing up in 2 places at once. You've got Silencer shushing everybody for a moment. But that's also the problem for the Silencer pick in this game too. If you don't have the proper tools for it, the opponent's just going to be itemizing against it. And your ulti loses effectiveness once, time after time. Again, Puck getting hexed up by Yaren. This Lion has been absolutely great. Again, enabling another kill for DogChamp. Yaren has played a really good Lion series. Game 1 and Game 2 combined.
Once again, double fluffy hats. 1 for each horn.
Radiant's bottom tower
And
is
it's doing
under
great.
attack.
Staff
Radiant
instead of
structures
the
are fortified.
Shadow Blade in this game makes a lot of sense. You want to be able to keep some distancing, saving your allies. Talking about the fissure wall as well, blocking some allies here and there, so very useful. Shaker is making his way towards bot. Trap Nest, what are you up to? What is on your mind?
Bottom tower has fallen.
Rocks.
Say what?
It's
What was that?
Radiant's bottom tower is under
it's
attack.
I mean, Earthshaker, right? But it's also
Right.
a Witcher joke.
Dire's middle tower
Like,
is
I
under
like to
attack.
think about rocks.
I just suddenly thought, like, is there a mystery caster making frog noises on the microphone? Like, wait, who's that?
Radiant's
Oh, make yourself known. Stoneback. He snipes the courier. He thought it was a hero. He got a courier for it.
Consolation prize.
500 gold consolation prize for the team. They're happy with it.
Radiant are
Bloody
scared.
9. Risky spot. Weaver's going to be there. He's going to pop the smoke. But do they recognize the direction, though? Shaker spots 2. He's got both of these Ray Lalisa and Silencer in the river. Now he's just Shadow Amulet himself right on top of that fissure wall. Blink stun nicely from Ray Lalisa. And Draps
Radiant's
is
bottom
down.
tower is under attack.
Last second teleport away.
Deleted.
Deleted
Kinda
indeed.
gonna. They don't have any tier 2s over on the side of Magnus. They've been so busy killing people that they haven't actually been able to get themselves access to this shrine. Now with losing this top tower, it's very hard for them to contest this Roach whatsoever.
Yep, and this is Roach number 2. Ursa's favorite. Hello. Silencer charged. Well, Lucky trying to intervene. And is able to, but this Spirit Breaker is also going to get pushed onto the high ground. Ray Lalisa I have to take a bit from the Weaver's brunt right now. He actually just time-lapse out. No, he won't. He's just going to get controlled all the way through, and Stonebank's finished Roach meanwhile. That's Aegis, he has
Yaren's
Shard,
got
and
two
Spirit Breaker
friends.
now going on to Yaren. Yep, this Spirit Breaker just
One
needs
friend?
some shifted places, but look at the plays from Yaren. No fear! No fear! Absolutely none! And that's worthy of a tip. Come on. Tip this boy.
0 friends, he's all out. I think he'd like to make some new ones.
That was nice. That was really nice from Yaren. Hex the other, finger the guy, stun the other one. Enable your team to get back there and keeps himself alive and enables for 2 more kills. Spectre using his Aghanim's Haunt onto the Pango. Doesn't really kill this Pango.
He'd like to deal
26.
with that.
26 to 23 and an 8,000 gold lead for DogChamp.
Yaren actually this close to continuing the killing spree. Luckily, Trap Nest blinks out just about in time, and we might get... No, we don't get any relief, because Jack is already getting mauled.
Yep. So if somebody thought that no work and no play makes the viewer a dull boy, this game is definitely providing at least a lot of brawling action, which a lot of people love to see. This is exactly it. Yaren dead, Trap Nest dead, Lucky hunting down Mark. Trying to spot the Puck. Puck is trying to split push. And tried to hide in the trees at the same... Oh, he reveals himself. Oh, but Lucky hasn't given up on the chase yet. At least he's able to destroy at least portions of this creep wave. And they're really trying to keep this tier 2 tower up at all costs.
And there's not much Lucky can actually do about a Puck. He'll back off. Fine. Mark, you win this time. Next time I'm bringing the boys again.
Puck keeps on bringing all the boys to the yard. Spectre now building into a butterfly. Gonna make him hit a lot harder. Gonna be more difficult for this Ursa to hit too.
Ursa does not love buying the MKB. But I think he is going to have to. Lucky went
Running out
into
of-
the Lincoln Sphere.
Yeah, running out of inventory slots. Since he is building Satanic, which is basically on the spot for the Aegis, so you're probably removing Diffusal Blade for an MKB if that's the case.
Radiant
What got him?
Mark might have just extended a bit too far. He thought he had this top lane for free for himself, but not this time. So that's That's a dead puck, 60 seconds gone, and now with the split pushing tool gone, they see the Shaker bot, they can just push down mid, and Weaver, DKB even popped by Ray Lalisa because no F's given. Spirit Breaker also charges in, tries to slow down the Pango, but is unable to do so. This tower is going to go down. DK.
Middle tower is under attack.
Yep, with a Lincoln Sphere as well, I might add. So really making it hard to get proper charges off here for the Spirit Breaker.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Now with Vision on the high ground too, that's going to make it even more difficult to get there. Look at the damage. Wow. Just wow. Did Loki proc a javelin on every single hit there?
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Very
That was
possible.
some insane damage onto the Shaker, just instantly deleted with one swashbuckle, one quick blink from the Ursa.
Dire's bottom tower
Now
is
down
under
to the
attack.
melee racks.
Radiant's middle barracks
Racks are
under
falling.
Radiant's middle barracks
DogChamp,
has
they
fallen.
don't have creeps though. Backdoor protection kicks in. They're going to move themselves away for a second. They have 1 minute of Aegis remaining. They do want to use it, so it's a fake back. It's a fake.
Radiant's middle barracks
Dead
is
Weaver.
under attack.
Immediately squashed. And see here, the Spirit Breaker reduced to just clearing the wave without actually charging any of the heroes here, because anybody he could target will immediately... Well, 2 of them have the Lincolns, and the last one will immediately
Yaren.
have the Lincolns.
Arn on the hunt. Oh, he's got the illusions out of the way.
Oh,
The Spectre! Oh! Yorin! With the help of Stonebank, Ursa finds the Spectre in the right spot, and what an Earth Spike. On the money.
Yaren is just in the right place at the right time every single time, and he's done that for about 1.5 hours straight now. I am very impressed.
I adore this man.
I hope we get him for the interview if he wins this one.
Okay, now we're going. Now we're okay. I would love to see him in an interview for sure, but yeah, this is the look at this top lane match. This is the replay where they caught the puck overextending right in front of the tower. Thought that he was safe. Thought that he could take this one for himself, and just getting punished right away. But he's been doing this quite a lot. Even our producer also brought it up that he's been split pushing like mad on puck.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Arch. Deep wave. He's still in mid for a second. Where did Ray Lalisa come from?
Trees.
DK just shows up out of nowhere, like right behind. Alright. Link Yules. Doesn't get the stun out.
Oh,
Fisher's gonna be
Loki.
there, but look at that global. Nicely played out because the puck is going to force the use his Yules as well. But 2 heroes gone from Magnus, 3 heroes gone now with the Echo Slam from Trap Nest. Only does a limited amount of damage. It's good control, but there's no follow-up. Jack is all alone. We were finally coming to the rescue, but the bash coming in from Stonebank. And now for more. They've got the puck. The Fisher will kill off Loki. They're down to 2 heroes, but still, look at these guys. 4,000 plus 3.3. That's 7,000 HP still inside your
Radiant's
base.
bottom barracks are under attack.
Well, the supports are not, but you can't kill these 2.
They absolutely cannot. This Ursa is way too huge right now. They're gonna attempt for Ray Lalisa, but yeah, he's got the Aghanim Scepter right now.
Also, the amount of healing this Ursa gets from Fury Swipes when he pops Satanic is just nuts. And Mark is the next to fall. That's a dieback on the puck. They have no tools. They can't kill these 2. It's just not enough.
The rest of the team is dead, but I see no reason for Ray Lalisa to ever leave this base.
Just stay there. You can just set base inside their enemy base. And another Nether Strike from the Spirit Breaker. He's trying to bash him closer to the fountain, but even that is a futile mission. Just not going to get enough bashes in time to keep pushing this hero closer and closer to the fountain.
And there's another
Ow.
Satanic right now. The supports are back up. There is just no way for Team Magnus to ever chew their way through this Ursa.
There's the bot fight again. You can see there's so much stuff going on here. They're clearing out the they're clearing out the Weaver and the Spirit Breaker right away. Global silence as soon as the puck goes in, so he's forced to use Yules, and by the time he comes down, the support's already dead, and they can just straight turn their attention towards the puck. Oh, not able to get any control out in that team fight either. Spirit Breaker, quick drive-by, once Yaren. Might actually even get it. Oh, 5 HP, blink into the air, the bug's gonna be there, but the fissure finally gonna finish off the job. Garen pays the ultimate price. And they are trying to keep these creeps away from the base. They are following the Spirit Breaker right now. Stormbank is also going to be there. The creeps are finally returning from the jungle. You could almost say that that was a bit of a scout trip in the jungle or in the forest. Learning some useful skills, but they're now charging straight towards the tier 4 tower. Dying one by one.
And they're still
away the
Jack
bot lane.
here.
Yeah, Jack is trying to keep the creep wave away from the base, but those same creeps that they cut from mid just went straight for tier 4s while Spectre's pulling out another. Now they're split pushing top. It's just, you know, they're just desperately trying to buy time when they literally have no time in their hands.
No, like you want to make your
have
way.
you
Yeah.
have you ever played those Sega Rally arcade machines?
Oh, I have not.
You have not. Okay, so every time you're about to hit a checkpoint, you get more seconds to the clock to continue your gameplay. So you're always at the counter when it goes like 5, 4, 3, checkpoint, 10, 9, 8, checkpoint. It just keeps on going. And that's what Magnus is going through right now.
Yep, it feels like that. They're just fighting against the clock here, not really anything else. The waves are going to keep coming in. Mark, as we said before, really wants to be playing that split push game right now, and he doesn't even make it to the other side of the map anymore because the waves are just always in. And there's so much pick-off threat. It is so scary to play versus this DK, versus this Lion, both with their blink daggers.
And that's also a bit of a disappointment because you look at this draft, you see Puck, you see Spirit Breaker, they should be able to out-push you completely, but now they might be able to contest Roshan. He's down to 2,000 HP, Spirit Breaker coming in with like 2,000 movement speed, and Roach is very low, but they're going to use the Haunt as well, but the Global comes out too, and Stoneback still inside the pit is going to be able to take the Aegis and the Refresher and everything that she is also. They're too late for this. The Global keeps them away, they have no way of removing that silence off of any of those heroes, allowing DogChamp with just one press of the R button to keep the entire team at bay. Spirit Breaker charging in once again with 1600 movement speed. He's got to get Yules into the air as well, but it's going to take down Bloody 9. They took down the silencer, but he doesn't have really a roll at this point. Looking to get stuck as well. He's rolling himself up. He's going to get stunned again, and now the Linkers will be popped too, but he does have the cheese. He's going to bring himself back to full HP. Yaren is going to make Vessel just hitting really hard, but the Weaver he has back again. He's not anything to do. It's going to be enough damage, is it? Because he's supposed to be alive for a second longer, but not long enough. He's the throwback back in the third, instead of getting fast and hits and everything, but that is not going to be enough with the Fury Swipe stacks to take the hill all the way through. And it's a 3-2 trade. Somehow Magnus is actually going to win this trade, but they can't burn that Aegis out. They can't kill this DK. Everybody.
They cannot, but they can kite them out and prevent them from killing their own cores at least, which is something that was possible from the draft, but really, that doesn't solve your issue when the Ursa is on your high ground. The only reason it works right now is because there are a couple of waves out and the Ursa needs to take care of them first. This spells doom for when they finally hit the high ground again.
At least they have their split pushing heroes alive. The Spirit Breaker able to keep the top wave pushed out, sorry, the mid wave pushed out, and then you have the Puck either splitting one of those lanes. So now they are keeping that creep wave safe. You can see Yaren, although he is jumping right now, connecting the creep wave. He jumps on it. He will be sure to have a Lion jumping on top of you as well. Shaker has just bought an Aeon Disc, and look at Park. Park, both the Weaver. They found the Lion. Silence is out there, the damage is going to be there, but the bait is also being played out by the Spirit Breaker. Bulldoze will soak up the Dragon Tail. Yaren throwing every ability he can before he dies, making a 1-for-1. Rain Lalisa now, he's jumping in, he's still got that BKB, but the stun will connect onto the Spirit Breaker, on the Spectre. Jack, where's your damage? Where is your damage? He needs to get more hits in. Oil will be connecting as well, but there's not going anywhere. Throwback with BKB as well. The global silence is going to be there, and Jack is dead. Jack is down. They still got Haunt and buyback, but he's going to get it. Ray Lalisa is dead as well. Weaver dropping very low. Luki is going to be making sure that this Weaver is also brought with them. And again, a 3-for-2 trade. Sorry, 4-for-2 trade as Mark also dies.
In fact, Team Magnus very clarifying that Yarn is one of their biggest problems. They can take him down there, but once again, it takes so much of their effort to take down this one Lion.
And Lisa now
afterwards,
buybacks. They're just gonna end the game.
Radiant's top
It
tower
will.
is under attack.
There's no reason not to here. Only buyback left is Spectre. Everybody else is on that cooldown.
Nothing else to provide right now. Spectre, the only one. 40 seconds, and he's gonna be up to.
Radiant's top tower
For
is
certain,
under attack.
it's gonna be Mega Creeps at least.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
But there's uncertainty at this point is when do they start hitting the tier 4 towers, and that is going to be right now. Lisa, he's on it. Keeping the Shaker away. He's looky with the Pango. That's one tier 4 down, making their way towards the second. Beaver's going to be up in 3. Spirit Breaker up in 14 seconds. 14 is way too long. They have no glyph. Their Ancient is falling. Halfway down. BKB pop by Lisa. Yarn blinks in. They forget the Ancient for a second because they can just finish up the Lion. And that deals it. That's GG. 2-0. DogChamp continues to fight the possibility of going into Division